Good morning, students. Yesterday we had started a new chapter, that is ledger. We had seen how we post the journal entries into different types of ledger. I had only shown you posting, but balancing part was remaining. So let us see how do we balance our ledger accounts. This is same the yesterday's problem where I had showed you how we post it into the ledger accounts. Today I will show you how we balance each of the ledger accounts. So which side is more over here? Credit side. So this 2 lakh will be written on both the sides as 2 lakh. Then on the debit side, on the last date of the month, that is 30th April, we would be writing to balance carried down. What will be the balance? It will be the same, that is 2 lakh. And on the next date on credit side 1/5/2017, by balance brought down, that is 2 lakh. This is how we balance our ledger accounts. This was capital account. Next we have the Vishal Trading. Which side is more? Both the sides are equal, so there would be no balancing. We would just write 25,000 on both the sides. Then we have Mohan Garments. Which side is more? Credit side is more. So 16,000. 16,000. On 30th April, to balance carried down, 16,000 minus 7,200 minus 200, that is 8,000. On 1st May, we'll bring down the balance. By balance brought down 8,000. So Mohan Garment shows a credit balance of 8,000. Capital account shows a credit balance of 2 lakh. Next we have Hero Limited. Which side is more? Debit side is more. So we'll be writing 27,000 on both the sides. Then 30th April by balance carried down. 27,000 minus 8,850 minus 150, we get 18,000. On 1st May to balance brought down, that is 18,000. So our Hero Limited shows a debit balance. Then we have drawings account. What's the total? 14,000. 14,000. 30th April by balance carried down 14,000. 1st May to balance brought down 14,000. It shows a debit balance. Pawan Brothers purchases is 24,000. So the total will be 24,000. 24,000. 30th April to balance carried down 24,000. 1st May by balance brought down 24,000. This is how we would be balancing all the accounts. Then we have cash account. Which side is more? Debit side, that is 2,60,850. 2,60,850. You need to total both the side, that debit side, credit side. See which side is more, and the balancing figure would be written on the opposite side. Then we have by balance carried down 1,48,050. 1st May to balance brought down 1,48,050. Always balance carried down will be returned on the last day of that particular month, and balance brought down would be returned on the first date of the next month. So here the month was April. So 30th April we wrote the balance carried down, and 1st May we brought the balance down. Clear? Take down the next side heading. Trial balance. Next time write down. Trial balance is a statement of debit and credit balances taken out from all ledger accounts including cash book. So whatever balance we got from the ledger account will be then posted in the trial balance. The debit balance will be posted in the debit side, credit balance on the credit side. The total of both the debit side and the credit side should be equal. If it is equal, it means that you have done the journal entries correctly, ledger is right, and we have got the correct trial balance. Trial balance is mainly used to check the arithmetical accuracy of accounting work. So let us take down an illustration. The following balances appeared in ledger of Marble traders on 1st April. Transaction during the months are given. Journalize the above transaction, post them in ledger and balance them in the ledger account. So first thing we need to do is write down the journal entries. So the first entry we have is cash in hand, cash at bank, bills receivable, Ramesh, stock, bills payable, Rahul, Himanshu. So this is the opening entry. Journal entries in the books of Marble traders. We have date, particulars, LF, debit and credit. First opening entry on 1st April. Cash account debited, bank account debited, bills receivables account debited, stock account debited, Rahul's account debited, Himanshu account debited, they have given Rahul is debit, Himanshu is debit, Ramesh is credit, so it would be credited to Ramesh account, to bills payable account. So what is the amount? 6,000 cash, 12,000 bank, 7,000, 5,400, 9,700, 10,000. Ramesh is 3,000, 2,000. So the balancing figure would be to capital account 45,100. How did I get it? We add all the debit balance and minus the credit balance. We get the answer for capital account. So narration will be opening entry recorded in journal. Next we have goods sold to Manish. What is the journal entry? Manish account to sales account. Write the narration. Goods sold to Manish on credit. Then we have purchase goods from Ramesh. Purchases account to Ramesh account. Goods purchased. Narration. Received cash from Rahul in full settlement, that is 9,200. Rahul had to pay us 9,700 in the opening entry. He has only paid us 9,200. So the journal entry will be cash account debited, discount allowed account debited to Rahul's account. Cash balance is 9,200, discount allowed 500, Rahul is 9,700. Write down the narration. Cash received in full settlement. Next we have cash received from Himanshu on account. He had to pay us 10,000. He paid us half the amount, that is 4,000. So write the entry. Cash account debited to Himanshu's account. 4,000 debit, 4,000 credit. Write down the narration. Cash received from Himanshu. Then we have paid to Ramesh by check. Ramesh account debited to bank account. Write down the narration. Paid to Ramesh by check. Then we have rent paid by check. Rent account debited to bank account. Narration. Rent paid by check. Then we have cash received from Manish. So cash account debited to Manish account. Narration. Cash received from Manish. Then we have cash sales. Cash to sales. Narration is cash sales. Goods returned to Ramesh. So Ramesh account debited to purchase return account. Narration. Goods returned to Ramesh. Then we have cash paid to Ramesh in full settlement. So it is Ramesh account debited to cash account to discount received account. Ramesh will be 4,000, cash 3,700, discount is 300. Write down the narration. Paid to Ramesh in full settlement. Then we have sold goods to Kushal. Kushal to sales. Paid trade expenses to cash. Write down the narration. Paid trade expenses. Drew for personal use. Drawings to cash. Narration is cash withdrawn for personal use. Goods returned from Kushal. So sales returned to Kushal. Cash received from Kushal. Cash to Kushal. Narration cash received from Kushal. Paid for stationery. Stationery to cash. Narration is paid for stationery. Postage charges. Postage to cash. Narration postage charges. Salary paid. Salary to cash. Narration salary paid. Goods purchased from Sheetal Traders. Purchases to Sheetal Traders. Narration goods purchased from Sheetal Traders. Goods sold to Kirit. Kirit to sales. Goods purchased from Handa Traders. Purchases to Handa Traders. After we have written all the journal entries, next we need to prepare the ledger accounts. So draw the format. We have debit side, credit side. The first ledger account will be cash account. Date, particulars, JF, amount. Date, particulars, JF and amount. So 1st April to balance brought down. Opening entry they have given us the balance 6,000. Then on 3rd April we have to Rahul's account 9,200. Keep seeing your journal entries one by one. Wherever there is cash we need to write it here. Then we have to Himanshu's account 4,000. 10th April we have to Manish account 3,000. 12th April we have to sales 6,000. Then credit side on 15th April we have by Ramesh 3,700. 20th April by trade expenses account 200. 21st April by drawings account 1,000. Then on 24th April we have debit side to Kushal's account 6,000. Then on credit side 26th April we have by stationery 100. 27th April on credit side we have by postage account 60. Then 28th April we have by salary account 2,500. We have written all the entries. Next step is to balance the cash account. Which side is more? Our debit side is more. What is the total? It is 34,200. 34,200. On 30th April we have by balance carried down 34,200 minus 3,700 minus 200, 1,000, 100, 60, 2,500. It is 26,640. On 1st May we write to balance brought down 26,640. Clear? Next we will do our bank account. We have debit side, credit side, date, particulars, JF amount, date, particulars, JF and amount. 1st April we have to balance brought down, that is the opening entry. How much is it? 12,000. 6th April on the credit side we have by Ramesh account 6,000. Then on 8th April we have by rent account 1,200. Anything else? No. So what is the total? Debit side is 12,000. 12,000. On 30th April we have by balance carried down 4,800. On 1st May we have to balance brought down 4,800. Next we prepare the bills, receivables account. Debit side, credit side. Draw the format date, particulars, JF, amount, date, particulars, JF and amount. 1st April to balance brought down. How much is it? 7,000. 30th April 7,000 is the total of debit side. On credit side we write by balance carried down 7,000. First May to balance brought down 7,000. After this we prepare the stock account. Again draw the format date particulars JF debit credit. Again draw the format date particulars JF amount, date particulars JFN amount. 1st April we have to balance brought down 5,400. Total this we get 5,400, 5,400. On 30th April we have by balance carried down 5,400. On 1st May to balance brought down 5,400. Next we prepare Rahul's account. Again debit side, credit side. Draw the format. On 1st April we have balance. So to balance brought down 9,700. 3rd April we have by cash account 9,200. What's the total? 9,700 of debit side. So on 30th April by balance carried down 500. On 1st May we have to balance brought down 500. Please remember you have to draw each ledger account separately. I am just drawing one below the another, but you have to draw it separately with a proper format like I have done the cash account. Clear? Next we have Himanshu's account. Again debit side, credit side. Draw the format. 1st April to balance brought down 10,000. 5th April on the credit side by cash account 4,000. What's the total? 10,000 of the debit side. So 30th April by balance carried down 6,000. 1st May to balance brought down 6,000. Next we have Ramesh account. 1st April on the credit side by balance brought down 3,000. 6th April we have to bank account 6,000. 14th April to purchase returns 1,000. On the credit side we have on 2nd April by purchases 8,000. Then on 15th April we have to cash account 3,700. And on 15th April we also have discount received account, that is 300. So there is no total, both the sides is equal, that is 11,000. 11,000. Next we have bills payable account. 1st April by balance brought down 2,000. 30th April to balance carried down 2,000. Total is 2,000. On 1st May we have by balance brought down, that is 2,000. Next we have capital account. 1st April by balance brought down 45,100. Total is 45,100. 45,100. 30th April to balance carried down 45,100. On 1st May by balance brought down 45,100. Next we have Manish account. On 1st April to sales account 3,000. On 10th April by cash account 3,000. So it is equal total, no need to balance it. Next we have sales account. 1st April by Manish account 3000. 12th April by cash account 6000. 18th April by Kushal account 10,000. And 30th April by Kirti's account 6,000. So what is the total? 25,000. So on 30th April, to balance carried down 25,000. On 1st May, by balance brought down 25,000. Next we have purchases account. 2nd April to Ramesh account 8,000. 29th April to Sheetal Traders 7,000. 30th April to Handa Traders 5,000. What is the total? 20,000. So 30th April by balance carried down 20,000. On 1st May, to balance brought down 20,000. Next we have discount allowed account. On 3rd April to Rahul's account 500. On 30th April by balance carried down 500. On 1st May, to balance brought down 500. Next we have rent account. 8th April to bank account 1,200. Then we have purchase return account. On the credit side, 14th April by Ramesh account 1,000. Discount received account. 15th April on credit side by Ramesh account 300. So on 1st May it is by balance brought down 300. Then we have Kushal's account. 18th April on debit side to sales account 10,000. 22nd April on credit side by sales return account 1,200. 24th April by cash account 6,000. So what is the total? 10,000, 10,000. Then 30th April we have by balance carried down. How much is it? 2,800. 1,5 to balance brought down 2,800. Next we have trade expenses account. 20th April to cash account 200. On 1st May, to balance brought down 200. Next we have drawings account. 21st April to cash account 1,000 on the debit side. On 30th April we have by balance carried down 1,000. On 1st May, to balance brought down 1,000. Next we have sales return account. 22nd April to Kushal 1,200. Then we have stationery account. 26th April to cash account 100. Then we have postage account. 27th April to cash account 60. Then we have salary account, 28th April to cash account, 2500. Then we have Sheetal traders account, which if I have not balanced, you need to balance it on both the side and bring down the balance. On 29th April, buy purchases 7000. On 30th April, debit side to balance carried down 7000. 1st May, buy balance brought down 7000. Then we have Kirti's account, on 30th April to sales 6000. 30th April to balance carried down 6000. 1st May to balance brought down 6000. Last account we have Honda traders, 30th April, buy purchases account 5000. By balance brought down 5000. After you have prepared the ledger accounts, the next step is to prepare the trial balance. So write down trial balance as on 30th April 2017. We have debit, credit. Go to your ledger account, which is the first ledger account, cash account. Cash account shows the debit balance of how much? 26,640. So you have particulars, LF, debit balances and credit balances. So cash account shows the debit balance of how much? 26,640. Next we have the bank account. Bank account shows the debit balance of 4,800. Bills receivables has a debit balance of 7,000. Stock account has a debit balance of 5,400. So on 1st May, whichever side is the balance, that would decide your debit balance or credit balance. Rahul's account has a debit balance of 500. Himanshu has a debit balance of 6,000. Ramesh is equal, so no balance. Bills payable has a credit balance of 2,000. Capital account has a credit balance of 45,100. Manish, it is equal, so no balance. Sales account has a credit balance of 25,500. Purchase account has a debit balance. Discount allowed has a debit balance. Rent account has a credit balance. Ramesh account has a credit balance. Discount received has a credit balance. Kushal, debit balance. Trade expense, debit balance. Drawings, debit balance. Sales return, debit balance. Stationery, debit balance. Postage, debit balance. Salary, debit balance. Sheetal traders, credit balance. Kirti, debit balance. Honda traders, credit balance. So write down bank account, debit balance of 4,800. Bills receivable account, debit balance of 7,000. Stock account, debit balance of 5,400. Then we have Himanshu, 6,000 debit balance. Bills payable, credit balance of 2,000. Capital account 45,100. You need to write the full form. If you are writing short forms, your marks would be deducted. Then we have sales account 25,000. Purchases account debit balance 20,000. Discount allowed debit balance 500. Rent account debit balance 1,200. Purchase return account credit balance 1,000. Discount received account credit balance 300. Kushal debit balance 2,800. Trade expense debit balance 200. Drawings debit balance 1,000. Sales return debit balance 1,200. Stationery account 100 debit balance. Postage 60. debit balance. Salary account 2500 debit balance. Sheetal Traders 7000 credit balance. Kirti 6000 debit balance. Panda Traders 5000 debit balance. You need to write the full form, and you need to write the full form of everything. No short form should be written. Last we have total. The total of debit side is 85,400. Credit side is 85,400. Your debit side should be equal to your credit side. If it is equal, it means that you have done it in a right way. Clear? So this is how we do the ledger accounts and trial balance. So that's all for today. We shall be continuing the remaining problems in the next class. Thank you.